we're just gonna do this straight, raw and uncut. It's that pyramid power. This is Film Mode Composure, man. And to start this off, we're gonna give an offering to the gods, man. You know, we do that, spit alcohol 4 directions. And dedicate the show to all the artists worldwide, especially Old Deputy Bastard, the Wu-Tang Clan, and all the Wu-Tang Clan. So we're gonna open this up with give an offering to we're gonna pour libations. So I'm gonna open it up with Ashe Zarabanda. You know, we going into the underworld, so Ashe Anubis, Ashe Asar, Ashe Heru, who else we gonna bring in here? Ashe Aset, Ashe to my father, all my family that's no longer here, Ashe to them, and Ashe to Prince, our brother that recently passed, Ashe Bobby Hemmett, and Ashe to all gods known and unknown. First thing I want to say off the bat, get this off my face. Kind of wet a little bit. First thing I want to say is this: Scientology is a cult. Number one. Let me put this on the record too. I'm not afraid of death, man, at all whatsoever. So it's like this. Recently, VH1 did this a show. I guess it came out on Mother's Day. They called it Dear Mama. And for the record, I don't watch TV at all. I don't own a television by choice. You know, only time I watch television is if I go visit family. So I recently went to go visit some family out of town, and my mother recorded a show, the show I'm speaking of in particular, and it was Dear Mama, and I guess it was supposed to be a celebration for Mother's Day and to all the mothers, but I thought that it was going to be something special for Afeni Shakur, be the fact that she just passed away. And so I'm like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. So, they do like this hour-long special, and it was definitely beautiful. Uh, the artist, very talented, but I really feel like they totally disrespected Tupac and Afeni Shakur, and Afeni Shakur was definitely owed a lot more respect than what she received, than what she got on this show. See, on the show, for those that didn't see it, during the whole entire program, they didn't mention Afeni Shakur or Tupac to the very end, or just before the very end. They mentioned her name, mentioned Tupac, showed her picture, and that was it. They cut out, went to a commercial, and that was it. And then Boyz II Men came to sing one of their songs, and the show ended. And I felt very disrespected. For one, you named the show Dear Mama, and Tupac had this big song called Dear Mama, so it's like, where is the respect for it, man? And you may not like what I have to say, but see, when you do certain things in life, you're gonna cause people to analyze and dissect things, because this is when you do crooked stuff, you make people have to question everything and go back to re-examine it, and critique and really pay attention. Now, y'all start off the show with an actor, Anthony Anderson, and he started off. He came on dressed as LL Cool J and performed the song "Mama Said Knock You Out." Now, good performance. Can't knock you for that. But here's what y'all did wrong. See, LL Cool J is not dead. He perfectly could have did that himself. But see, y'all wasted time presenting. That whole situation right there was just a waste of time. Considering, I don't know if y'all just had an hour time slot, but if y'all would have cut out that whole performance, y'all would have had more time for another artist to come through to take Tupac place to perform Dear Mama. Like an artist like Nas would have been sufficient. You know what I'm saying? To dedicate to the Dear Mama song or anything, especially Dear Mama. That shit. If the name of the show is Dear Mama, and y'all don't do nothing to show Tupac and his mother love, it's just like, wow, like the industry really don't have no love and respect for us. They don't care nothing about us, man. And it's like, y'all do this thing for Mother's Day, and it's supposed to be all about love, but how does Mama Said Knock You Out fit into all of this? Now, I'm not going to really go into what the theme of LL Cool J's song meant or why he wrote it, and I don't even care about that. That doesn't match with the overall theme of what y'all's trying to put out. You know what I'm saying? We should start talking about that mother energy. You dig what I'm saying? I just don't see that. That doesn't even fit. Doesn't even make no sense. It just was a complete waste of time, man. And then, Alicia Keys did a hell of a job, but it made me really think, man, about some things. Because she said, this show or this night is all about my mama. And I understand that, but now I gotta go back and re-question that. I remember it may be a rumor, but I recall some people saying some years back that Alicia Keys wasn't too fond of rap music. And I know a lot of different people had different views towards Tupac. And I have no clue how or who or what, or how about this? I don't know where her mom fits into all of this as far as her views on music and everything. But be it that her mother is white, and I'm looking at the whole situation for what it is, the complete disrespect towards Afeni Shakur and everything that went on. It's just like, what the hell is this? What is this shit? Now, I did some research, as I suggest all you should do. And, when we look at the situation of black music, pretty much the music industry is black music. All of that is ours. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, we don't own none of our music. VH1 is owned by Viacom, and everything associated with, from VH1 to BT, MTV, to all the news stations, always seem to somehow come back to Warner Brothers. Some way, somehow. They own the various companies, and they own all the news stations. And you look at artists like Prince, like Tupac. For those that don't know, Tupac died broke. And Prince spent most of his life, I don't want to say most of, I would say he spent a significant portion of his time fighting for the ownership of his music with Warner Brothers. Tupac died broke. The owner, or who they say is ahead of Tupac's estate now, is a former CEO of Warner Brothers. Now, to be at the top league of all of these corporations or organizations, it's a small few, and none of them are black. And to be a part of that whole little network, they all know each other. And so it's like all of these people are all in cahoots, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell? So, a lot of people talk about the Illuminati, who has no power whatsoever. None. And really, the Illuminati is nothing but a gay black organization. But, you see around the internet this bullshit talk trying to give them some kind of prestige when they ain't shit. But it's hundreds of thousands of secret societies, like the OTO, like the Rosicrucians, who got so many different little, what I would call it, subsidiaries or whatever to the whole Rosicrucian shit. I mean, if you take all these little secret society shit, because they all trying to, they all studying our shit. And as a whole, they have still yet to produce anything with the knowledge. And I'm really sick and tired of hearing people talk about all these, they bring up these names and groups, but y'all don't study none of the knowledge, none of the information. Y'all speak about it, but y'all can't really tell me nothing about it. But I study everything. Absolutely everything. That's the only thing that I do in my life is study. Day and night. Study. Now, I know a lot about these people and who are I don't even want to call them that. They don't really owe that much credit, man. But like the dude that started off with Scientology, he was with Crowley, with the OTO. And them motherfuckers wasn't even shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you got all these fucking people who was there in attendance and absolutely nothing shown for Afeni Shakur. That's some bullshit, man. It's like, how y'all gonna use the title of Tupac's song Dear Mama for the name of y'all show and not do any kind of nothing for Tupac about his legacy, what he talked about? Y'all didn't speak about his mother, what she was about. Y'all just did like a little bit of nothing. That was it. What Tupac say in the song? Even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. You start talking about the love element in our people. That was some powerful words right there. You mean to tell me you can't implement that? You can't. This is like, and it had to been an executive decision, because y'all don't put together. It's just you don't just make a show idea and just that. And y'all had meetings and people sat around the table or made phone calls and all of that. And this had to be some last minute stuff. Just that, I know somebody said, "Oh, we got to do something for Tupac and his mom." So it was somebody who made the decision and said, "Nah, fuck that." So I really have to look at the people in the audience. Instantly, at the start of the show, you see Will Smith and Jada and they Twisted Family, and everybody know the organization they behind. And then you know y'all. Well, there was even a part of the show where they started to talk about, they had these little kids come out and they did a poem. And these children was, I guess, Jada does some kind of, she does something against child exploitation and all that shit, which is a cool thing. But all of these little child organizations, but she used this time to talk about that, to have a segment for that, or the people who did the show, made it a point to, focus in on that, when that whole system as a whole, when they say they want to help these young kids and that's the victims of with sexual trafficking, that's some bullshit. Them motherfuckers be getting over on all of them, and then when them kids turn 18, they kick. They don't really do shit to them. A lot of them be running away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the money that's supposed to be used to really help people, they don't. The money don't go to them. It's so many stories from, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that situation out there is a problem in the world, but none of it is what they make it out to be, because the real exploiters when it comes to children and people as a whole is white people. Crimes against humanity, the planet Earth, hell, birds, bees, fish, the air, rocks. We can go on and on, man. You know what I'm saying? And shit is not about the children. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see in ancient Kemet, you didn't see nothing on the temples about children. You know, you save the adult. If you really want to save the children, you save the adult. Save the black man. Save the black woman. Fuck the children. The children is going to follow the adult, period. Everybody is focused on it, but on children and this and that. And like, listen, what about the mothers and fathers? What about the system that has been destroying the family structure? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of issues going on. They're trying to, you know, it's just all these agendas. And I could go on and on about a lot of the problems that we are faced with and plagued with in this world. But, you know what I'm saying? Why? Y'all could have took that out, and including the little performance in the beginning of this LL Cool J song, so that y'all can have proper enough time to show love and respect for Afeni Shakur. But y'all robbed Afeni of millions of dollars, still robbing him now, and the problems that artists have faced throughout all of history is still going unsolved. James Brown estate is still it's in limbo. You know what I'm saying? It's like every black artist, it's like we make all these billions of dollars, but those billions of dollars are not going into black hands. You know what I'm saying? It's a conspiracy, man. And I don't support none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody speaking on it, but I see it for what it is. Y'all totally disrespected Afeni Shakur, and she was owed way more respect than what y'all gave her. Y'all was wrong for that. And I don't care what anybody else got to say. Y'all can leave comments or some more shit. It is what it is. I only deal with knowledge and truth. Know thyself. You know what I'm saying? Gnosis. You know what I'm saying? Gnostic material. You know what I'm saying? That's knowledge. Study to know thyself. It's a fucked up world, man.